Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the vlog. This is going to be my reading vlog from Sunday, February 5th through the 9th. This is going to be a shorter vlog because this weekend is Valentine's. It actually is the middle of Valentine's when I'm uploading this, because I know when I'm already going to be uploading this. But I figured start this vlog, let you know what I'm reading and all of that. So first, the ebook that I have started, that I will be finishing tonight is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This basically, we are following a figure skater named Anastasia and the captain of the hockey team named Nathan, as the two of them end up having to, the ice skaters and the hockey players end up having to share a rink for reasons, and this isn't normal, so their paths cross more, and Nathan, or Nate if I call him that, that's a nickname he goes by, ends up really liking Anastasia, and she's very much like, nope, and so it's the two of them going from whatever the dynamic they have at the beginning to more, and I really like it. I'm loving it so far. It's gonna probably be a 5 stars. If you want to hear some more of my thoughts, definitely check out my last vlog. But I'll definitely give a more proper thought of it when I finish it. And ow, I just hit my nose. And then the 2 physical books that I have started that I'm mostly going to be focusing on in this vlog is Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 5 and book 6 in the Throne of Glass series, and I am doing a tandem read because these take place at the same period of time but on different continents within this world. Throne of Glass, if you do not know what it's about, are you living under a rock? But this basically, in the first book, Throne of Glass, we follow Selena Sardathian, who is an assassin who has been imprisoned in the mines of Endover for the last year, and she ends up having getting this proposition to possibly gain her freedom. She ends up having to compete in this competition to become the king's assassin, and if she wins, she will get her freedom after a certain amount of years. And she agrees. She ends up going to the castle and learning things and just doing things, and these are nowhere near what I just explained, but yeah, this is one of my favorite series, so I'm so excited to be doing a reread. I have a couple tabs already because I'm tabbing these, and I'm just so excited to be doing a reread because it's been 3 years since I've read these, and I am just dying to reread these and to finish up the series. I need to get my hands on Kingdom of Ash still, but I will be doing that soon, as soon as I can find the this cover that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to ship to Canada, because Indigo was out of stock of it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm reading. So yeah, I'm going to go and probably relax and scroll on TikTok for a while, and then I'll be finishing Icebreaker. And then I'll probably let you know my thoughts. If I don't do it later tonight, I will do it tomorrow morning. And I just yawned, so maybe it'll be tomorrow morning, because that means I'm getting a little tired. But who knows? I just realized that I forgot to mention how far into these books I am. I am on page 95 of Empire Storms and 36 of Tower of Dawn, because I'm just going back and forth based on this guide that I saw. Sorry for that abrupt clip. I just, I'm an idiot sometimes. So it's 8:04 on Monday, and I didn't pick up the camera, all day because between doing schoolwork and I had to do what felt like 8 million phone calls, I just didn't have the energy, but I just showered, so now, and I have the time, so I'm ready, refreshed, let's update this vlog. But I finished Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, and it definitely was a 5 star. I absolutely loved it. Overall, I'm gonna try to keep my thoughts brief and spoiler free, but overall I really just like the character dynamics and how they go from like not knowing each other to her hating him to her being able to tolerate him to them falling in love, and just the way that they interact is beautiful. Like, yes, they have some times where it's like, oh my god, you shouldn't have said that, or oh my god, could you just listen to the other person, but it shows a realistic college romance of how, like, sometimes they're not able to see each other, so like they go a few days without seeing each other because of them having a life outside of each other. And then this does also have the topic of like toxic friendships and just overall toxicity in your life, not only from others but onto yourself because of either things that you feel or things that others have said that makes you feel bad about yourself, but when you think about changing it, you tell yourself no because of the toxicity within yourself and others. I might be reading into that too much, but I definitely felt that. I will say the epilogue is extremely cliche, but I love it. Like, I'm always, like, I love epilogues. And sometimes when they're, like, too cliche, I'm like, ugh, that wasn't necessary. But then sometimes when they're so cliche, I'm like, oh my god, but this is adorable and I absolutely love it. And this is the case of, I loved it. But 5 stars, I absolutely loved it. So yeah. And now I'm going to read a little bit more of Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn, which are right over here. I don't know how much I will get to read because I am getting a little tired. That yawn was perfect timing. Also, why does that look like I'm fucking Rudolph with my nose being red? Am I the only one that thinks my nose looks like Rudolph? But yeah, I'll update you in a little bit as to how I get on with those books. So I ended up reading 2 chapters of Empire of Storms, which puts me on page 113. And then I read 3 chapters of Tower of Dawn, and I made it to page 82. And I'm really enjoying the tandem read. That's pretty much all I can say. I can't really say much about these books because spoilers. But I love them. Like, I'm only partway into them both, but I obviously know they're going to be 5 stars because they were 5 stars when I read them in 2020, and this is one of my favorite series. I mean, I'm literally thinking of, at some point in the future, I'm probably going to end up getting a tattoo of, like, Sarah J. Maas's, like, 3 series, Actar, Crescent City, and Throne of Glass, because I love these series so much. So yeah, I have no idea what ebook I'm going to start tonight. I have a couple that I might start, but I'm not sure which one. But I will let you know that in the morning. So it's Tuesday at about 10:30, and I didn't read anything last night, which is okay. I have to tell myself it's okay. But I figured update, let you know. Today's plan is schoolwork, filming a bunch of things, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do, so I will update you later, I guess. I don't know. Not much has happened today. I did some schoolwork, I filmed some things, and I read up to page 122 of Empire Storms and to page 92 of Tower of Dawn. So I only read 1 chapter of each. The only reason I only read 1 chapter of each is because it's already 8 o'clock and I ended up helping my mom with something for like an hour, and so I was just kind of a little tired. One thing though that I found out is, so we were cleaning and we were going through one of the drawers, that like one of the kind of cupboard things that we have in the living room. I find my baby book, so I just kind of like started skimming through it, and I find out my birth time, which is 1 6:25 p.m. And so I've been lied to my entire life. My mother, every single time I've asked her, has said 1:15. So instead of being a Gemini rising, like I thought, I'm a Cancer rising, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. So that's honestly another reason why I'm not reading, because my brain is just going, we need to process this information. So I'm doing that. But I will be starting There Are No Saints by Sophie Lark. This is the book I decided to start. Is it on my TBR? Absolutely not. Do I care? No. This, all I know is that it's about a serial killer who is also an artist, and his name is Cole. That's literally all I know. Besides, it's like everybody loves it, and it's only a duology. So yeah, should I be finishing series instead of starting series? Yes. Do I care? No. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be starting. Hopefully I will give you a better description of the book once I actually start it, because I just know nothing about it, so I can't share much with you, but I'm going to go and start reading that. Okay, so it is after 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. Shut your mouth. Last night I ended up reading up to 17% of There Are No Saints, or I think roughly about the first 60 pages, and I can kind of give you a better description. So basically we are following this serial killer slash artist named Cole Blackwell, and we are following a like struggling artist named Mara Eldridge, I think is her last name, and they both are obviously artists, and basically obviously Cole is a serial killer, and he also knows other serial killers. One of those is Alistair Shaw, I think is his last name. And basically Mara ends up being a target of Alistair's, and that's kind of up to the point of where I am. Obviously Cole he's like a rich guy. He is an artist. Towards the beginning of the book you see him sell a piece of artwork for, I think it was $75,000. So like he's rich. And then and one thing I love, this isn't spoilers, but he ends up killing somebody and using their bones in a sculpture. That's the said artwork that sells for $75,000. And then obviously Mara is like a struggling artist. She works 3 jobs on top of being an artist, and is struggling to like make ends meet and all of that. And she gets basically targeted by Alistair and tortured and left for dead, pretty much. And that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I think I know where this is going to go, but also I don't. And so I'm really excited to see, because obviously like Cole and Mara's paths have crossed a couple of times at like art events, and then Cole stumbles upon Mara's like tortured and abandoned state, and he just is like, fuck it, not my problem, not my body, not my problem. And so I'm very curious to see how that works, of them eventually their paths crossing again, probably, and then like a romance sparking. But I'm just gonna keep on rambling because of this book. But I plan on tonight reading more of Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. I've technically already read a little bit, but I'll save that for the proper update. And then I'm also dyeing my hair, so I guess I probably won't update till after I do my hair, so I guess this is the before. And we have an after for the hair. It is still a little wet, so it looks kind of darker, but it is like a kind of dark purpley red. Like, I didn't want something like boom in your face, like you can tell it's colored, but where it's like, when it hits the light, You can kind of see like a reddish purplish tint. And I'm like trying to get it so the color can be seen a lot better, but like it's just a little bit different than my natural hair, but that's what I wanted and I love it. I'll love it a lot more once it fully dries, but I just have really kind of like really thick, fairly long hair, so it takes like 3-4 hours to dry. Like there, you can kind of see the color, it's more of like a shine, but yeah. And then I ended up reading to page 134 of both of these books. Kind of funny that they both ended up on the same page number. I literally, like, when I was reading, I was like, that's the same page, oops. And still enjoying those. I don't really have any thoughts on them. And then I made it to 39% of There Are No Saints. And I honestly can't remember what I said earlier, but I love how obsessed Cole is with Mara. Like, he's now to the point where he is stalking her. And so I'm just so invested with these characters of like, how is she going to end up liking him when he's literally been stalking her? I mean, she doesn't know that he's been stalking her. And like, how is she going to be able to get past the fact that he virtually left her for dead? And so that's going to be very interesting. And overall, I am just enjoying it. I might have it finished by the end of this vlog. If not, I'll be finishing it in my Valentine's vlog. Because I'll then be finishing it Friday, which is the start of that. But yeah, I think I'll just leave this here and I will talk to you in the morning. So it's 7 o'clock on Thursday and I've read up to page 157 of Empire Storms. I tried to read like tonight here, but I just feel so tired and just like my eyes were not focusing on the words in front of me. I literally had to read some sentences multiple times to understand it. And so that's all I'm reading of those books, unless I all of a sudden get energy later. I mean, I literally feel like I could fall asleep within 30 seconds of laying down. That's not going to happen, but that's how I feel. I mean, I look tired. I can just look at myself on my phone and I look tired. I feel as tired as I look. I just yawned, so I'm definitely tired. I blame that I didn't sleep that well last night. And I have Tylenol in my system, which makes me a bit tired sometimes. But I'm going to end this vlog here because tomorrow is the start of Valentine's and I will be doing an entire Valentine's reading vlog. I feel kind of bad for just having it be just uploading mostly a bunch of reading vlogs within the last little bit and the next little bit, but content is content. I'm enjoying filming the reading vlogs, so it's what I'm uploading. I kind of don't care. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Kind of boring, kind of all over the place and ending on a very tired note, but I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and bye!